Journeys into Space. Listening 9. Read and listen.
The history of space exploration. For thousands of years, people have wanted to know more about space. In ancient Babylon, people studied the sun and stars. The ancient Egyptians used the stars to tell the time. In 1609, the Italian scientist Galileo was the first person to study the moon and stars through a telescope. But when did people actually begin to explore space? Space exploration might not have been possible without an ancient Chinese invention: fireworks. The Chinese filled sticks with gunpowder. When they threw the sticks into a fire, the sticks flew into the air and exploded. These were the first rockets. In 1898, Russian scientist Konstantin Tsiolkovsky said that people could use rockets to travel into space. For the next few decades, scientists all over the world worked on rockets. On October 4th, 1957, a Russian team used a rocket to send the first satellite into space. When this trip was successful, they decided to send a dog into space. On November 3rd, 1957, a dog called Laika became the first living creature to travel into space. Sadly, Laika died before the rocket returned to Earth. On August 19th, 1960, Russian scientists sent two more dogs, Belka and Strelka, into space on the spacecraft Sputnik 5. This time, the dogs returned to Earth safely. On April 12, 1961, Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human to go into space. 8 years later, on July 20th, 1969, people all over the world turned on their televisions to see American astronaut Neil Armstrong become the first human to walk on the surface of the moon. Since then, there have been many exciting developments in space exploration. On December 15th, 1970, Venera 7 became the first spacecraft to land on another planet. The Russian spacecraft travelled to Venus and sent information about the planet back to Earth. In 1997, the American spacecraft Pathfinder landed on Mars. A small robot came out of the spacecraft, explored the surface of Mars, and sent some amazing pictures back to Earth. In the future, perhaps astronauts will not be the only people to travel into space. Some companies already offer flights into space for space tourists. At the moment, these flights cost millions of dollars, so only very rich people can afford them. However, space companies hope that more people will be able to have holidays in space in the future. Perhaps you will visit other planets one day and look at Earth from space.